For the past 2 weeks, you've been reading about a bad brag. Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. When you look around, wouldn't you consider it privilege to associate yourself with such a fine-looking man as is standing in uniform in this ballpark today? That I might have...
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or Lou Gehrig's disease, is a bacterial disease that affects neurons and muscles in the body. Most people know ALS from this, but don't actually know what it does, which is why it is smart for someone to explain it to you. ALS's symptoms are random for all people who have it. For one example, you could die in early stages and another person could survive for their entire life with ALS. So symptoms and stages include clumsiness, twitching, muscle spasms, weakness in arms and legs, muscle stiffening, loss of motor control, breathing problems, trouble chewing or swallowing, and unable to think clearly at times. Most people with ALS survive about 3 to 5 years, and only about 10% survive for 10 years or longer. By the way, I'm stating facts in the US, just not to confuse anyone. 30,000 people have ALS, 5,000 people are diagnosed with ALS every year, someone dies from ALS every 90 minutes, and most deaths occur after breathing problems. There's no real known cause of ALS, but there are statistics of people who have ALS. 5% to 10% of people with ALS have a family history. 90% to 95% of people who have ALS have no real cause, like I said before. And 50% of people with ALS have a mutated gene. Scientists think that it might be from the body attacking itself, but there's not that much proof. Since there's no real known cause of ALS, there's no real way to prevent it. So I just say, stay healthy, exercise, and rest. Thankfully, ALS can be distinguished from other different diseases, so you can be diagnosed with these different methods: blood test, urine tests, muscle biopsies, and electromyograms. Also, in England, ALS is known as motor neuron disease. There is no cure for ALS.
I've cheated you. I've cheated all of you, and you didn't even notice.
Instead, there is treatment, and it is technology, steroids and vitamins, symptomatic relief, and antidepressants, because realizing an inevitable death soon to be coming for sure wouldn't make you depressed. The first interest case is Lou Gehrig, the guy you heard in the beginning of the video.
Wait, is the disease named after him?
Yes, now sit down and give yourself a cookie. He was a baseball player who retired because of ALS, and it made his famous speech on July 4th. He sadly later died from his disease. The second person is Stephen Hawking, who is a British theoretical physicist, and has had ALS for an absurdly long time, and is still alive to this day. And as this video is being showed to my class, he's probably sleeping on his bed. Sorry, bye.